I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game, Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta give respect for my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state, and God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off. I made myself a promise young. I would never work a day job, put it in the safe. Never know when I'm gonna need that. Came here with my gang, you don't know where your homies at. Gave you a lot of game, you don't owe me back. You say you a boss, gotta show me that. Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up.
Today.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by one of the brightest young stars in the NFL, a fourth-year pro out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance. I'm not...
They'll start on the ground with Spears. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. 2nd and 9. Herbert now. Pass complete there to Nakua. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Herbert working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Play action. It's Herbert. That one's taken in by Spears. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Again, Herbert. A short one here, caught by McBride. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. To the air again, Herbert. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's over the middle, caught by Chosen. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Herbert operating from the red zone. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Spears will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Mike Burton punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Oswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by someone who needs less introduction than any player in the league. A Super Bowl champion, the league's most valuable player for a 2nd time, Patrick Mahomes.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Finds his running back, James Conner. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll run for the 1st time with James Conner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Mahomes now to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. From midfield, here's Mahomes. That is caught. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now a handoff coming left, Conner. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Mahomes going to throw. And this will be swung out here for counter. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Mims. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. Here's Spears on 2nd down. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. And here's a give to Spears. Down to the 42, 2nd down. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. A slant route caught by Bateman. Touchdown, Eagles. Rashad Bateman, 42 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes.
He'll get this to counter underneath.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Now Mahomes. Man open left side is Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now it's Mahomes again. Got a man. It's Brown. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Herbert on 1st down now.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Herbert back to the air. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1st and 10, Herbert going to be taken in here by Nakua. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown! Robbie Chosen as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one complete to Smith. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Connor on the toss left side. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. .42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert now. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Herbert's throw complete there to Bateman.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Herbert throwing again. That one's taken in by Spears. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Hand off to Spears. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tajay Spears. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mahomes' throw complete there to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Connor up the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Kenny Clark able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is caught at the 8. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Herbert. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Miles Murphy. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Mahomes now on first down. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one complete again to Mims. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Looking here for Smith downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs, but with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now it's Herbert.
That's into the hands of Chosen.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
On the option, here's Spears.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the toss, it's Spears.
And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Here's Herbert.
He finds Bateman over the middle.
That'll be a gain of 16. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here's Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
And the Lions are right back in this football game.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now here's Mahomes.
And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And several days ago, you and I talked with a couple of the guys in the meetings about how big is home field advantage. And they kind of downplayed it a bit, but I think we're seeing here today, building up this lead, looks like they're going to win. Why home field advantage in the divisional round? So, and this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick-6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick-6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll get this to Connor underneath.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Detroit.
I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I choke on it. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie or pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the Zen. There is no way around it. My just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy, Drakes, and Wheezies, Andres and Jiggers, Pac, Biggie, and Nas, Face Mob, Easy and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You and your opinion, you can stick that up your... I jumped to touch the sky and landed on planet Uranus. Houston, we got a problem. No need to look for solutions. I'm stacking Eisenhowers. Deceased presidents in the wall in my my residence as I increase, stepping on ballin' forever while kissing the sweet melanin of a broad that I met in the Netherlands. Address me as Marcus Clay, the developing veteran. That's why I got no time to sleep. I gotta creep the late night to get this cake to bake right. I'm thinking real estate licenses. I've seen multiple moments of indecisiveness. I got scars on my back that resemble tiger slits. When it's all said and done, I'll be one of the greatest you know. The only one left like a by the Uno. But who knows what the future holds? My moving stupid. Most of you do it for the internet, and I'm not into that. And that's the disconnect. Comparing me to these rappers is disrespect. Who's the best MC? Cole, Kendrick, and me?
Hell, DJ.
AYB, let pipe him up, bro.
You don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. They don't want no problems. Don't want no problems. All I know is when I ain't never took a L. But if I take a L, then you know I'm raising hell, huh? They don't want no problems. 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 All I know is when I ain't never took a L. But if I take a L, then you know I'm raising hell.
I ain't take no losses in a minute. Scored a touchdown through the critic. Came a long way from the trenches. Still be making plays in the trenches. I'm from New Orleans. I'm a saint with a demon in my head. Yeah, I told him chill. Lil' bro still spinning like a fan. Lord on my mama. He been playing like this since he was in college. So fast like a rocket. Part of the reason they can't stop him. You don't know how I feel. Come from nothing and turn up quick. You don't know how I feel. Turn them losses into a whip. Yeah, treat the beat like 4 down. Going for the dub. I ain't playing with them. QB to the RB. Big 4-9 serving hand to hand. Real name Jamal Chase, he the newest goal with the people saying. I'm still in the field, ain't calling plays, Bill Belichick.
Yeah, where the ops, I ain't ducking smoke. Kick it off, now we tryna scope. Too easy, I'ma run it up with my eyes closed like Pat Mahomes. Red flag him, I send him home. Hail Mary, I send him long. Another touchdown, hit the gritty on him.